for the Forced Ghosts?
Force Ghosts.
That's what I said. Will Netflix ever be free?
No, we are a subscription-based service and will remain that way. I can't foresee the future, but for now, that is what works for us. And bonus, no ads. You know, you're facing new competition with Disney Plus, Apple TV, and NBC Universal. Aren't you guys worried?
Yeah, aren't you, losing friends in The Office?
We are, that's true. But we have very loyal followers. And don't forget who got everyone hooked on binge watching.
Who?
Us, Sabrina. Us. Us? I love that movie! No, not Us the movie. I mean, as in me and Randolph. Oh. Us is now streaming on Amazon Prime.
Which is not Us.
I'm getting confused. Is it Us or not Us?
Don't worry about it, Sabrina. You know, we need to end this soon.
We had been prepping for the influx of competition for a while now. It was only a matter of time before we got imitators. All good things get them. This is why in 2018 we spent $12 billion building our library of original films and series.
Our top two originals, Stranger Things and Black Mirror, are subscriber magnets. An approximate 13% of ex-Netflix users signed up again just to watch the third season of Stranger Things. 40.7 million accounts had watched Stranger Things 3 since its debut, July 4th.
Netflix currently has over 148 million memberships in 190 countries. I think we'll be just fine.
Okay. Well, we have to go now.
Bye, Netflix guys and weird Blockbuster guy.
Oh, that's right. Auntie Poo Poo, you came back. How about that tea?
It's Antiago. And are we talking virtual tea?
Of course.
That's my favorite.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, well now, what are we really going to watch?
I want to watch that new Mark Wahlberg movie.
I want to watch that documentary on the gay zookeeper, Joe Exotic.
You would, Chris.
No, I'm going to have to do that again.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, did you do it like Antiago?
I did it.
You did it again.
Yep.
I ad-libbed and it was inappropriate. I want to watch that documentary on Joe Exotic.
You would, Chris.
Laura, it's not porn. It's about this gay zoo owner.
That's an interesting thing for you to want to watch.
Well, there's more to it than that.
How about Riverdale or Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh, I do enjoy that one, but how about The Office?
The Office!
Nicole?
Oh, where's Nicole?
I started watching The Office.
American or UK?
She's only down to 2 jobs now.
American.
No, aren't they all serving jobs? I'm pretty sure she's down to 0.
You'd make it through the UK version a lot quicker. There's less seasons.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't know why I avoided it so long. It's all right.
I don't watch things when there's hype to it. When Stranger Things 4 come out?
Next year.
Well, I loved Parks and Rec. That was really great. So I'm like, maybe I should try The Office before it disappears.
Although maybe not, because a lot of filming has been put on hold as well.
Yeah, I know.
Well, let's see what you guys have to say. Now, I did put the announcement up late, so we don't have a whole lot from you.
Yeah, but it's not like anybody was doing anything. We're all home, you know.
Oh, so,
Wow.
And there goes our fan base.
yep.
We already don't have one.
Laura's getting lippy.
Well, our 3 listeners just went down to 2.
Listen, I've been stuck in the house for over a week, okay? No,
Today.
I know I work at the grocery store now, guys.
We know you're
And
a
that's why
frontline
nobody's
hero.
going to that grocery store.
What? I had people in my grocery store today.
Well, moving
Until she
past the
said
grocery
hi.
store, Jack says, if I answer this question, will it improve my service? No, Jack.
it will
Probably
not.
not.
We don't work for Netflix. I'm sorry. I don't
Wait,
know.
I don't?
No.
Surprise.
You're frontline grocery store person now.
You forgot to put in that application.
I don't
Does
know
my
what problem
grocery
you'd have with
store have-
Netflix.
that's
I don't
Redbox.
have any problems with Netflix.
My store doesn't have that either.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Redbox.
Oh, I thought your store didn't have Netflix.
So, I don't know.
Probably not.
They probably don't have Netflix either.
Yeah.
It would be a knockoff version anyway.
It would be.
That's like $5 cheaper.
It would be free.
Hey,
Nick?
whoa. I've rented tons of things from Aldi's version of Blue Crate.
Hey, I didn't say where I work.
The red box would have nothing but German titles in it. It'd be full of dead snow.
I just watched Overlord from there. It was great.
I watched Overlord. It was all right.
I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie.
It was free, so it was good.
Yeah, I know.
Keith says, I think they did a great job really starting a lot of this. I used to have their DVD subscription service, too. Mostly they're pretty much like HBO or any premium cable network.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I started with their DVD
So did
subscription.
Me too.
I remember when it first started introducing like streaming, and it was only available to like a select few, and you had to like say this is the type like of bandwidth you had and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, Netflix has always been good. I've always, ever since learned about them, I'm like, I'm on.
Yeah.
I'm aboard that.
I
Because
had
you
it with
didn't
the
have to
X.
get out of your car.
Yeah.
The DVD thing. She got her own DVD. I got mine. She'd get like Sweet Home Alabama come in, and I'd have Rurouni Kenshin or Naruto season 1 coming in each time.
Yeah. My
You would only have Naruto season 1 each time.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Like they were always on back order because it was right when it first came out.
Why wouldn't you ever go to season 2?
I'm still trying to make it there right now, and it's streaming. Season 1 was so good.
my roommate in Chicago had Netflix. I didn't have the subscription, so I just kind of watched whatever she brought in. But that's how I wound up watching like the entire series of 6 Feet Under.
Yeah.
I did also used to get a lot of old like Mystery Science Theaters on there before they did the reboot.
Yeah.
I just like the fact that you could keep it as long as you want and then just put it in the mail, and then you had your whole queue, and whatever they had in stock, your next one was coming.
Yeah.
Well, look at how they did it with video games later when GameFly started
Yeah.
hitting. That
Yeah.
was, there's the Netflix of gaming right there, GameFly.
I do miss a little bit of having that queue and rearranging your queue when you're like,
Depending on
oh,
how you wanted to do it, 'cause
Yeah.
it was just like
like
that was
number 4
fun.
might be number 1. You might move number 1 down to number 4 is very exciting. I didn't have a life.
Especially when, by the time you got to that number 1, something new was coming out, and you're like, no, I don't want to watch this now. I want to
Right.
watch this.
There's
Yeah.
a new number 1. Jerry says, Netflix is king. So much to choose from. I spend as much time scrolling as I do watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably spend more time scrolling than watching.
It's weird because it's one of those of, I kind of want to watch that, but then I want to see if there's something better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of obscure horror movies.
I just always end up on like something I've already seen before. Like, ooh, this is good.
I watched Terrifier the other day. That was actually fun to watch.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
The sequel's
like
coming out soon.
an indie
Yeah.
horror movie. Yeah. Twitter, Joe Max says, currently watching Pandemic on Netflix. Not sure if this was the best choice, to be honest. Hashtag Pandemic.
He's really just looking out the window.
Yeah.
We
Your
watched
TV is to the
Contagion
right.
the other day. It wasn't on Netflix, and oh my god, does it mirror this almost 100%?
Well, the writer that like one of the guys that helped write it, Dr. Brilliant, was actually he helped find a vaccine for smallpox and help eradicate smallpox. And so he was brought in to help do that show.
Okay.
I watched or read a piece that he had wrote and stuff, or an interview that he had done, and it was really quite interesting.
Well, so far the only difference between this one and the virus in Contagion is that virus killed you like within 2-3 days, and this one,
Like it was legitimately deadly for
Yeah.
everybody who
Yeah.
got it. Like if you got it, you did not survive it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas this one has like what, a 98%,
96%.
yes, chance
Like
of
recovery
survival.
rate.
Recovery
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah, not that rate.
80%.
Recovery.
Well, we won't go in.
No.
This is an Outbreak, which is actually like number 7 on Netflix today.
We started watching that, but we didn't get too far in it.
Oh, Kevin Spacey, huh?
No, I'm not bothered by Kevin Spacey, but it's not as good as Contagion.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman's a great actor, but just the story is not as good as Contagion.
It's also like a decade earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one started by a monkey?
Yes. Stupid Patrick Dempsey.
Doubting Abby says, I don't need Netflix to judge me when I'm watching things. Netflix, are you still watching? Yes, Netflix, I am still watching.
So talking about that, I don't know if it was one of my friend's statuses or a meme at this point in time because all of it runs together.
All blending together.
But she wrote, I really don't need you to keep asking me if I'm watching. Of course I am. I need you to ask me if I'm sure I want to eat that. Because like that should be the question now from Netflix. Yes, we're still watching. Do I want to eat this next snack though?
Right.
Put it down.
Because you're not hungry, you're bored.
Right. And we're all just bored eating.
I'm bored drinking.
But you were
Half the
bored
calories.
drinking before the world
Yeah, that's
turned
right.
upside down.
Well, now I have an excuse.
Because the world turned upside down.
It's the end of the...
Talking Fred says, Ozarks is back and just in time for the virus. I agree. Ozarks is great.
Never watched it.
Oh, it's awesome. 100% recommend that show. Jason Bateman,
Oh, okay.
and he plays...
Is that where he's the creepy dude?
no, he's not creepy, but he's borderline...
He's not typical funny Jason Bateman.
No, he's not funny at all. And he's not necessarily a bad guy, but he is a bad guy. It's really hard to describe. But it's probably one of my favorite shows I've ever watched.
I like when Jason Bateman gets out of comedy.
Yeah, he's good in anything. I just watched The Stranger. Not The Stranger. The Outsider.
Oh, Stranger's what he did before he got in here.
The Outsider was really good. That has Jason Bateman in it, too. That's HBO, though, not Netflix. Dancing Buddha says, can you imagine being quarantined with only cable as an option? Thank God for services like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime. I agree. Although this one just watches the news.
No, I watched a press conference because I have a
She
drinking
just likes
game.
the sign language guy.
Oh, I love him. But no, I take a shot every time someone says social distancing or touches their face. I have been drunk for 7 days now. So it's really good.
The thing is, they're not really saying anything new. There's been like 4
the same
days
thing
of the
every
same
day.
information.
I've learned more watching the Peace Sells But Who's Buying video by Megadeth from 1985.
I really like it when Trump yells at the reporters, whether he's justified to do it or not. That's just pure comedy gold.
That's why he does it.
It's an act.
Although his last press conference, he started off really nice. Like, he was really, I was like, oh, wow, like, he's going to be nice to these reporters today. And then there was that one question. I don't even remember what it was. And he was like, no, you stop. Like, I was like, oh.
It's a headline thing.
There
So
he
that
is.
way the headline goes off of what's going on and
Right.
people focus. It's a diversion thing.
And I think it's funny because sometimes he seems like he's going to say something worthwhile. And then he doesn't. Like,
It's like when we get squirreled.
yeah, it's like his whole press conference is swirling. Although I missed whatever he said that made the Anthony doctor guy facepalm in the middle of it, and I'm really upset because I went and took a shower.
You
That's
can find it
many
on the
things.
internet. It's the
Yeah.
beauty of the internet.
I know, but that requires work and reading.
I believe it's also streaming on Netflix.
Is it streaming on Netflix?
All right, well, let's go to your phone calls. We got a lot to get through.
Hello, this is Brewder. I wish Netflix would show Turner and Hooch. I keep waiting. Until then, I'll watch other things instead of listening to your show.
I hate to tell Brooder that Tom Hanks is in quarantine, so there won't be a Turner and Hooch 2.
Way to spoil the movie for me, Chris.
I didn't spoil any movie.
Well, now I know there won't be a sequel.
I spoiled the sequel. All right, well, let's revisit the beer cooler.
J.L. Cola, never run away, never gonna away. J.L. Cola, never went away, never went away. J.L. Cola, boom.
What is this Nectar of the Gods again, JL?
It is from Golden Road Brewing, their Mango Cart Wheat Ale. It is inspired by the iconic fruit cart vendors of Los Angeles. Golden Road Brewing is a brewery out of Los Angeles. This beer has a 4% ABV, and it reeks of mango.
I give the label a 5. Colorful, fiesta, lots of mangoes on there. Fiestas.
It also has my information on there.
Skateboarder.
I think Patrick Swayze's on it. Is that Bodie from Point Break?
Where, on the skateboard?
Yeah.
No, with the surfboard.
Oh, with the surf? Oh, I didn't turn it that far.
Whoa. The ex-presidents are surfers. That's the greatest Keanu Reeves movie of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Fight me.
It doesn't hold up very well. But it does have
Gary Busey has not changed in almost 30 years.
it has the Red Hot Chili Peppers in it.
It does. Flea and Anthony Kiedis are in it. Anthony Kiedis gets his toe shot off in a raid.
Well, since Laura loves mango, why don't we start with her? Since Laura loves mango, why don't we start with
I almost
her?
spit out my beer.
Yes. I almost love mango as much as I love IPAs. So there's that.
Which